Imagine hearing whispering wings above you on a silent midnight street right now. It is not a ghost, but a tiny vampire bat hunting tonight silently. These bats do not drink human blood. They prefer livestock, wild animals instead. A vampire bat's bite is tiny, precise, and surprisingly barely noticeable to most. They have razor-sharp teeth that make painless incisions for feeding nightly quietly. Special proteins in their saliva prevent blood clotting and enable continuous flow easily. Researchers examine bat anticoagulants worldwide to develop treatments for clotting disorders in humans. Amazingly, vampire bats survive on just a few teaspoons of blood nightly each. They lap blood similarly to drinking milk, not like horror movie vampires portrayed. Most vampire bats feed on livestock, occasionally biting wildlife or birds for nourishment. Their stealthy approach helps them avoid waking sleeping animals they bite at night. Infrared sensing pits on their noses detect warm blood vessels beneath skin precisely. They can land, walk, and even climb to reach ideal feeding spots quietly. Vampire bats show complex social bonds, sharing food with their colony members frequently. If a bat goes hungry, others regurgitate blood to help each other survive. This sharing behavior increases colony resilience during bad hunting nights and droughts often. They navigate using echolocation clicks and subtle hearing cues from surroundings at night. Vampire bats exhibit amazing memory, recalling roost locations and social partners over years. Researchers tag bats with tiny trackers to study movement and feeding patterns daily. Tracking reveals surprising nightly ranges, with bats traveling kilometers for meals every night. Vampire bats evolved around 15 million years ago, according to fossils and studies. Fossil records show gradual development of blood-feeding habits over millennia in creatures. Their specialized stomachs process iron-rich fluids without harmful side effects over time. Interestingly, vampire bats' immune systems tolerate blood-borne pathogens better than many mammals commonly. Still, rabies remains a critical risk transmitted through rare bat bites in communities. Preventive vaccinations for livestock reduce disease spread in farming regions worldwide today significantly. Conservationists emphasize protecting bat habitats while managing public health concerns carefully and responsibly. Vampire bats also help researchers understand blood diseases and anticoagulation biology for medicine. Their tiny bodies, strong wings, and agile movement amaze scientists constantly around the world. Local myths painted them as monsters, fueling fear and folklore for centuries regionally. But modern study reveals complex social lives and surprising emotional bonds among bats. They comfort sick colony members and groom neighbors with gentle care every day. Some species roost in huge colonies numbering thousands, creating cacophonies at dusk nightly. Yet vampire bats often prefer small family groups for nightly hunting efficiency reasons. Females typically lead colonies, coordinating roosting spots and food-sharing systems year-round. Young bats learn feeding techniques from mothers through patient apprenticeship over many months. When facing scarcity, their social bonds become lifelines for survival in hard times. Scientists caution sensational media portrayals that exaggerate dangers and spread misinformation widely online. Protecting bat habitats protects ecosystems, while education reduces unfounded public fear over time. Some indigenous cultures revere bats, integrating them into rituals and stories for generations. Field researchers use night vision and infrared cameras to observe secretive behavior often. They document feeding, social sharing, and communication with astonishing clarity and detailed footage. Public health strategies balance coexistence, vaccinations, and respectful habitat protection across rural areas. Despite fears, vampire bats teach us lessons about cooperation and adaptation over millennia. Remember, these animals are part of complex food webs, not simple villains indeed. Many conservation groups advocate humane education rather than lethal control measures everywhere today. If curious, visit museums or documentaries to learn more about vampire bats today. You will discover frightening myths, unexpected kindness, and fascinating scientific discoveries about them. So next time wings brush your window, remember life's strange, beautiful complexity always. Vampire bats are not villains. They are survivors, teachers, and nature's fragile wonders.